Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Cam's Collection. Got some special guests in here with me today. Super excited. We got one right now, waiting on the other one to join in a little bit. But I just want to do an episode basically just to shout out all the figures that we don't have. So of course the title, hence the ones we are missing. So I did 5. I'm gonna do another episode next week. So I'm selective on which ones we're gonna talk about today, but super excited to talk about this. Kind of a hot topic. And let's get right into it. First I want to bring in my man Calvin. Low key is in the house. My boy's driving.
What's up, everybody?
Man. I'm glad he's here.
Welcome to my office.
There you go, bro. There you go, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. Thanks for coming, man. Like, I know you're busy, you're working, you know, you're getting it in, getting that bread, still making time to come through, man. I appreciate it.
Multitask. That's what I do.
Hey, you look like you're doing a great job, to be honest with you, man.
Hey, this is light work. I'm just talking. Half the time I'm having to do emails. I'm trying to eat in this hand, drive with the knee.
This is gonna be like a safety driving episode as well, everybody. So we're gonna like
just remember, I'm a professional. I've been doing this for
he's
years.
Professional. Don't try this at home. You guys might not do as well. Yeah, let's see in the chat, man. Let's see who's in here right now. We got what's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Got my man Tooley's in the house. Killer Cam, what's up? Hope all is well. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Alvin J is in the house. Says, what's up, everyone? Appreciate you stopping through, man. But yeah, dude, like these are figures that I thought were just a cool topic to talk about because like we always talk about the figures that we have, but like what about the ones that like we don't get? You know, like what's the selection process
lot of
for? Yeah, like what is the selection process for the PR or either like for Hot Toys Company to say like, oh, this one's not gonna sell, you know? Like there's a lot out there that we want, you know. I mean, because as collectors, we are very we're needy, I guess you could say, because we want everything, you know what I'm saying? Like
and then some.
Like if it's got a magnet, guess what? We want 5 more magnets. It's got rolling eyes. We want 2 different color eyes, you know, like it's crazy. So I'm gonna pull up this first one here, and we can just spitfire off of this one. Oh, my man, Carlos is in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Place for Collecting. If you guys haven't already checked out his group, Place for Collecting, make sure you go ahead and try to become a member in there if you're referred. Honestly, super dope. Is that PP Calvin? Big PP Calvin. Oh boy.
Shit. Here we go. Y'all be doing the most, boy.
It started so early today. It's like 12 here. I'm pretty sure it's like 9 a.m. where you are.
Yeah.
So
Mario made one slip up, and next thing you know, everybody dropping draws and big.
Everybody dropping draws at your house. Everybody's dropping draws at Calvin's. Oh my god! Don't worry. If I come over there, man, I won't be no draw drop.
Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem. So the first one I want to talk about here was Wong, man. Like,
man, come on now.
Why? Why do we not?
I know we got that third party. I believe somebody put a third party one out there.
It looks okay. It actually looks okay.
But come on now, Wong is a staple in the MCU at this point. He's been in what, 6 movies?
Yeah, 6 movies.
It was in a TV show.
Yeah, in a show. So it's like,
I don't know. And on top of everything else, he's Asian. Like, what's the issue? Like,
it's like
this manufacturer out of Hong Kong. You think he'd be number 1 to be made?
Dude, if they wanted Gilgamesh, right? Then why do they not want Benedict Wong? Like, that doesn't make sense. He got the same name. I mean, same first name is Benedict Cumberbatch. So I'm like, they just don't like his face, or like maybe he's got like weight gaining issues. I don't know.
Maybe it's a likeness issue with on the legal side. Who knows?
It could be. Honestly.
I would definitely have thought that he would have been in by now.
Yeah, 100%. I usually think, oh, my wife is in here. What's going on, baby? What's going on? Appreciate you coming through.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Up there, upstairs working.
See,
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate y'all wives and girlfriends be getting in, man. My wife be like, I'm cool.
After a while, man, like she'll eventually be like, "Oh, let me check it out," because
But like she'll see the streams. Like when she met Mario, she's like, "Hey, I saw you on YouTube." So
yeah.
like, so she does pay attention, but it's just funny.
Well, my wife for the longest like wouldn't sign in, and like she'd be like, "I can't comment," and I'd be like, "Yeah, you got to sign in to comment and like subscribe," and she's like, "Nah, don't worry about it." But she finally did it, so I'm like, "Let's go!" Like, thank you so much. I'm glad.
Let us have some guests over at the house. She'd be quick to try and take over my collection. Like, yeah, that one's mine. That's my favorite. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's wild, right? Like, I mean, well, she likes showcasing my stuff sometimes, and she wants it on display. But it's so funny because let me send. I thought I sent Lil the link, but let me send it to him again on here. Hold on a second. But my wife actually she watches the show, like the streams that we do late night on like Say What, and she watches it with my daughter to put her to sleep. So she's like, and then my daughter was like waiting one day because it takes a while for us to start up, and then like she just fell asleep because she was just like, I can't just stare at this screen for too long. So it's wild.
Just like I like to say, on the right side of all wives. Just know all that drop and draws talk ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. My wife for a while was like about the gloves, but I was like, no, we good. I was like, it's just a joke. We all playing. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you stopping
again. Fuck that. Your wife saw that shit. I'm not doing them gloves again, bro.
No, you good.
I'm taking that shit down. No, hell
good,
no.
bro. You're good.
I'm not trying to get nobody else cussing me out about a link, bro. I mean about a promo, bro. I got cussed out.
You're good.
I was told to take one down already.
Oh damn.
Yeah, somebody told me to take it down. You already know how that goes, bro.
I know, man. And I was like, nah, babe. I was like, it's good. She's like, why yours on one with the butt on it? I was like,
see, nah, I'm not doing that shit. No, hell no, hell no. Nope. Let me remove that shit right now while I'm in here. I'm gonna take.
It's too funny, man.
Morning, bro. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on with you, brother? You driving?
Welcome to the office.
Oh, you in the office?
Welcome to the office.
Self-made office. That's what it's all about.
Out here. I told him I said there's gonna be a safety episode as well.
Hell yeah, bro. Safe.
10 and 2, everybody. 10 and 2.
All day. Safe, man. Straight up.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Will Foxy Feedication out there, bro. I see him out there in the building. We got Will out there. We got Carlos out there.
Carlos out there doing what he do, man.
Carlos.
Yeah, send them for the link. He said, yep, I already got him in here, man. I got him already. Let's see what my wife said.
Man.
With the laugh face. Yeah, I told her.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. No, Camilla. Listen, no, Camilla, if you out there watching, like literally, it was a joke.
Yeah,
it's
she
all in
like,
fun. But I'm taking the booty cam off. I'm just letting you know that right now.
I'm new to all this. So I don't know how to post a picture. I don't know how to put on a frame. Nothing.
Nah, I feel you.
Hell, I'm telling you, one of these days, somebody gonna say something. You gonna see Latoya come down here strong arm a motherfucker, bro, for real. You gonna put me in the chokehold live on camera, fam.
Carlos says that you was freeballing yesterday. My brother, cousin.
I don't know what the hell he is talking about, bro. I have no idea what Carlos says half the damn time, bro. I just
and real quick, my super chat was for Mario. I was like, oh, all of a sudden you're gonna fly across the country, but you ain't dropping no draws over there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I saw that
because I saw Dave's face. He was like, "What the fuck y'all talking about?" I was like, he clearly didn't get the joke.
He didn't get the memo, bro. He didn't get the memo.
Yeah, man. So I just brought up this first one, and I was just talking about. We were just talking about Wong, man. Like,
yeah.
What do you think about this? Like, why don't we have this figure? Like, I don't understand.
I think, you know what, to be quite honest, bro, I think it's coming. I just think it's one of those situations that I don't know if it's mainly a licensing issue or it's just, again, because we saw that we're seeing that now with a lot of IPs. It's the same thing we ran into with, Sam Jackson. Hot Toys had the license, but after a certain amount of time, you have to renew that license. It expires and then it re-ups. Like you have to re-up. Like hey, I want more money. You know what I mean? On top of that, I want to basically make sure that my likeness is correct. Like don't just do it. You know what I mean? And we know they're capable of doing it. You know what I mean? They can give us the likeness. The likeness is easy. I mean, that's not a problem for them.
For sure.
I just think it's you know, more so like a licensing issue, just making sure that everything is there. And they probably already have it in the works. We
Yeah.
just got to basically wait. It's the same thing that we got, you know, that we're going to have with, you know, a couple more that we're going to talk about. I think it's just more so licensing, or I guess it's also demand. We got to look at the demand for it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if enough people are talking about it, if enough people want it, you know, we can say that we want it. You know, we see a few people, but like we're just like small peas in the pod, bro, to be quite honest, because it's
Right.
you know, if they don't really have a high demand for it, then you know, we don't know. We just have zero idea.
And I guess a lot of it actually depends on like the demand over there.
Yeah.
That we don't really see, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
on an everyday basis, we don't see like what's popular to them, to us, you know what I'm saying? But like they were able to make Gilgamesh, which I was surprised, you know what I'm saying? And we were all like,
yeah,
you kind of skipped over the whole line,
which
and
went
decided to
waitlisted
do.
real quick. Like
Really
that
quick,
thing
right?
went real quick,
Yeah.
waitlisted.
And I
So
was like,
I mean, you can find it in other places, but you know, and which you know, that's why when I saw that, I was like, all right, then let me. I mean, I knew I wanted to get Thena, so let me.
right.
Let me
And
go
they were
ahead
like a
and-
pairing too, so it kind of makes more sense.
It
So,
made more sense to actually have both of them. Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one. I think this is one that we all wanted to see, but
Carlos is crazy. Oh yeah, this is coming. This is coming.
yeah, it's got to be on the way, right?
This is
we
definitely
don't.
coming.
I'm guessing like with another suit,
Yeah.
because
it's
there is a
definitely
movie
coming.
slated for it, the Marvels.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, it's got to be on the way, right? Like,
Yeah, this is definitely coming, bro. I think this is coming. I think this is just more so one of those things where you know they're waiting. Because the thing is, we got Kate Bishop months after the show was released, and you know we still haven't gotten you know Hawkeye yet. You know which I hate to say this, right? And this is where it's wrong because we know that companies capitalize off of certain things.
yeah, for sure.
You know, consider the simple fact that he's in a hospital right now,
Right.
and the simple fact that he is in speedy recovery. Shout out to Jeremy Renner.
shout out
He
to
is
Jeremy Renner.
he is definitely. I mean, it's a good thing that he is, you know, pretty much, you know, recovering. He's talking. He's normal. Like he's joking around. So shout out to him. But it's an opportunity for them to capitalize on that and say, bam, you know what I mean? Here we go. So you never know. We could probably get it. We just never know in what capacity.
Yeah, I mean, because I guess it really depends on, I guess, the severity of, you know,
Yeah.
we don't really know the extensiveness of the actual injuries. We just know like what parts of the body are actually hurt, but he might not, you know, ever get to, Lord forbid, get to portray the role again, you know, due to this injury. So it's like, it's kind of crazy how he was kind of towards the end of the MCU career, and then this happened too. You know? So,
definitely.
It's wild, but I also think they kind of skipped out on this character because there was no really, this is more like an origin story, I guess you could say, you know, which I thought was good. It was great, you know, just to have some type of fundamental basis of how she got her powers and stuff, since they switched the whole powers around, you know, like
the power setting. So they didn't involve the Terrigenist, you know, it's just more so, and then they kept with the scheme though, because originally the intent of you know, basically the original intent was to basically make her a mutant. That was what she was supposed to do.
That's what we heard at the end, the little was it 1997 music.
Right. Yeah, that was the original intent. Even in the books, they just basically switched her origin because at the time, you know, they were still dealing and rearing back from House of M. They didn't want to introduce another character that was going to be connected to the X-Men at that point, because they didn't know whether or not it was going to be like a fail-safe situation, whether or not this character would have like longevity or, you know, relevance. So switching it and making her more inhuman at that point seemed to be the best way for them to go. But it looks like they're going back to origins since the character has relevance. So
yeah, because I guess we still don't know at this point if they're actually going to explore the story of the Inhumans. Right? I mean, that was the original, like you said, intent of Miss Marvel and how she got her powers. But it's like it seems like it's getting scrapped. You know, like after we saw the little appearance of Black Bolt. Multiverse of Madness. It was like, well, that's probably gonna be the end of him. You know, so I can't. I don't really see them reprising that after that though. Calvin, what do you think about this one, man? Do you think like
he got kicked out? He's not there.
He got there.
He got kicked out. He might be in the background though. Check and see if he's back there though, because
it says device not connected. But he there. Oh, he out again. Okay.
Yeah, he probably
will be back in a second though. We'll bring him back in when he jumps back in though. But yeah, bro, let's go on to the next one. This one right here, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know what the
What's happening? Like,
bro, the thing is, it's like there's no explanation for it.
No.
But again, it's, here's the thing. We've had this conversation before, and it's been an existing thing, and they know that they hear us. And again, it goes back to licensing though.
Yeah.
I think it could be a licensing issue. I don't know. They know that there's gained interest for it, even in the MCU, because she's been in so many different IPs. So like, come on, man. Like let's make it happen. They know people want it. And the thing is, it's like, look, to be quite honest, in all fairness, you don't have to give me the entire Dora Milaje. Just give me her.
No. Yeah, we just need her. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a missed opportunity that they didn't give us the general version now, know, because now we know we're into the Midnight Angels version of her. Anybody that didn't see the movie. So now it's like, I wish they would have gave us the first version opposed to.
They better not give us the
Midnight Angels.
If they just give us the Midnight Angels, I'll be like,
yeah, Cal, I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah, what do you think, Cal? What do you think about this one, man?
Man, I mean, I my bad. I locked myself out trying to check an email, but
that's good.
Y'all know I'm all in on my Black Panther collection, so
yeah, bro.
I want the whole line. I want everybody. I want the Queen. I want Nakia. Bro. I want M'Baku. I want them all. So they definitely need to drop this now. If they gave us her, Okoye, and is it Ayo? If they give us those two, so we can kind of, so that way we can have like I mean, they give us how many troopers? Let me have a companion piece for the Dora Milaje, but I'm all in. So I definitely want this.
Yeah, and it's crazy because she's actually appeared in like 4 movies, and it's just like I don't know. I mean, the reasoning is probably something that's unbeknownst to us at this point. Cause Hot Toys, if you're out there, make this figure, okay? We need this. Like, everybody would buy this. I'm pretty sure. Like, she's also been a she's been everywhere. You think about it, she took over everything. So kind of hard to skip out on her.
It's hard to skip out on this thing, man. Like it's so much. I mean, and because of the simple fact that she has a high level of relevance. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you do it?
And I think right there. I think also looking back at like the Wakanda Forever story, the arc of her story was just getting to the peak. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's more story to tell if as we saw at the end of Wakanda Forever. So it's like it's not gonna be the last time we actually see Okoye. So
nah.
I would like a Anika though. I'm not gonna lie. Like if they do the Midnight Angels, you gotta give us both. You gotta give us both of those.
Here's the thing, bro. This is gonna be unpopular. This is an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I did not like the Midnight Angels, bro. I did not like the suit.
You didn't like the suit, so you didn't like how it was so close to Tony Stark, right? It was like
the suit. It definitely looked like an Iron Man ripoff.
It was very like even inside the helmet, it was a little funny. So it was very.
And then it's like you take her moment. Her moment should have been on top of that ship, bro. Like literally should have been on top of that shit. Like literally, like, well, here's the thing. In all fairness, they gave her moment on that bridge. They definitely gave her her moment.
Yeah, for sure.
She went in. I mean, that we already know Okoye is just a beast, but I just didn't like. That's the only aspect of the film that I was just like, nah, they could have did without that suit. Man. Yeah, I ain't like it.
Yeah, because it kind of if you think about it, it did take away from what she can do as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, oh, she needed superpowers. Or a super suit to be able to defeat this person. We know, if they couldn't regenerate, I don't know how they were regenerating, but and then she would have defeated him, so
right up.
It's tough. So hopefully that'll get adjusted later on and stuff, and that suit will get dumbed down like Peter Parker's suit and becomes cloth.
We definitely need come on, man. Well, they know we've been asking for this for the longest time. This is another one, but the thing is, it's like. I'm to that point with Hot Toys, though. In all fairness, they've shown me enough to say that it can be done, and that there isn't no underlying reasoning there. Because again, we know Howard Chan is a fan of these IPs. They've just recently gave us Mace Windu. Right. They've given us ethnic, characters of ethnicity, so we know that they're capable of doing it. So there's no hidden agenda. It just it could just be things that are going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yeah, If you could do Mace's bald head, I know you can do.
Oh hell yeah, you can definitely do this all day, every day. Bro. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's check out the next one.
This okay.
Yeah,
I want this. I definitely want this, bro.
She was a great character, man.
I need to see the movie again, but I remember her being a badass.
Yeah, bro. She was a dope character, and I know they wanted to
the way it ended with her.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
I think. I mean, we might see her later on down the line. But right now, I mean, she was only. I think she was one of 4 characters that I thought they were going to make. You know, because of course we knew they were going to have Shang-Chi, Wenwu, of course, and then one that I didn't put up here was Death Eater, though. Right? We talked about this like earlier in the week. And I'm surprised they skipped out on that character because that was the only, I think, character that actually in the movie had like a comic book-esque type outfit, you know, with all the face paint and like a blue ninja suit. So it was like straight out of the books, but they kind of skipped out on it and were like, nah, people don't like it. And I'm like, I mean, the way the Death Eater died was trash. Let's be honest. Because like it was super quick, but I would still like to see like more, you know, or just have it in a figure form.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's gonna be a while before we see this one come out.
Oh yeah. It unless, you know, like now we know that we're getting part 2.
Right.
You know, that that we're gonna get a part 2. You know, she, you know, is now the head of the 10 Rings organization. Depending on how it's manipulated, how it's used at that point, you know, we don't know how they're going to use this character, you know, where they're going to go next with Shang-Chi. You know, don't know if it's going to fall in the same phase or if we're going to get that film before you know, Secret Wars or Kang Dynasty. I don't know where it falls in the timeline. I guess we just got to kind of wait and see. But I know they're going to do it. And it just, I guess it's just mainly waiting to see how this character's kind of fall into that space. So we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Calvin, what do you think about this one, man? Do you think we're gonna see this one sooner than later, or they're probably gonna wait till the next movie for this one?
Probably after the next movie. The way she ended with that cliffhanger, and like you said, being the leader of the 10 Rings, I don't see how they can deny her.
Yeah.
But I know they're gonna focus on the main 2, the father and the son.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think it was a cool arc towards the end and stuff. And it was like she added women into the 10 Rings because of course it was all men warriors at first. But you know, her whole mission was just to prove that she could fight, you know? So I think it's a dope character, and we're gonna see, I guess, what comes of it later on though. I got one more, and then I got some like extras that I threw in here too, though. Jack Russell, man, Werewolf by Night. It was a short film, I think, but I liked the character, and I was hoping that like maybe a Halloween release we would get a figure like this. But I think they're gonna wait until we dabble more into like more of the horror side of the Disney product before we see something like this, especially with Man-Thing. So what do you guys think about this one? Do you think we will see a figure of this sort, or is it gonna be one that gets skipped out?
The thing about this is because it was a one-off, you know what I mean? It was depending on whether or not, now the only way that we're going to know is whether or not they take this character into like the Midnight Sun somehow.
Right. Yeah.
You know, if there's any relevance there. You know, we know the Bloodstone family is there. There's history there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, now as far as any character that would come from this would be Man-Thing. You know what I mean? So far. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of waiting to see. You know, I don't know how it's gonna kind of play itself, or where it's gonna fall into that line, but it's like a wait and see type of situation. I mean, I would love it, but I don't know. It just depends. It definitely depends.
Yeah, because it definitely, like you said, it did seem like a one-off, because like I don't see any type of plan right now where it seems to be coming back into the circle of what Marvel's got going moving forward into 2023. So it's kind of hard to say, like, I mean, unless we get like our Werewolf by Night Part 2 randomly for Halloween this year, you know. I don't see where it actually would fit. And then also we saw the version of Elsa Bloodstone that was like,
yeah,
she was kind of frail. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't the Elsa Bloodstone we know in the comic that like is
hunting
down monsters.
She was still dope. Like
she was no great character, super dope.
Yeah, super dope character that definitely they can expand on, and of course street level, and would fall into that level of mysticism. So I would definitely love to see that, man.
Yeah.
She killed it as a character. But you know what? It was crazy because when I was watching it, to me sort of looks like she reminds me of Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
the same character who played Jessica Jones. Like they look, they look alike. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I definitely, which this was a surprise. Like to me, not a surprise hit, but like one of the dopest. I mean, I love this, this show. So there's so many things they can go back and dip in and give us, bro.
Yeah. Calvin, what do you think about this one, man? Do you think we will ever see this figure, or this is going to be one that like?
It's possible. We got to remember, I mean, Multiverse of Madness definitely opened up the door on the horror aspect of the MCU.
Yeah.
But we still have Blade coming. So we have no idea what angle or direction they're going to go with that. They at some point we have to get vampires in the fray. So who's to say what's a werewolf when we already got vampires? So I think it's definitely maybe.
Yeah.
And they already have some horror figures that Hot Toys does.
I agree.
So I think they're just waiting for that door to officially be open. And once they kick it in, it rolls downhill.
Yep. Yeah, that's
I agree.
That. Yeah, because I mean, wasn't Jack Russell? He was part of the Howling Commandos too, right? I guess the second version, or was that a different werewolf?
That was different.
Okay, that was a different werewolf. Okay, all right.
That was totally different.
Okay.
Because he, it was definitely a different iteration of the character.
Okay.
But even though the bloodline there's longevity there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But different iteration.
Okay, got you. Okay, so I had some honorable mentions in here that I feel like were good topics too. Batroc the Jumper or the Leaper, sorry.
Oh, the Leaper.
The
Batroc's
Leaper. I feel like
third party.
Third party. Do they have a third party version?
That if they did this figure, it'd be a third party.
I know, but like they haven't. No one's touched it, and I'm super surprised that they've never touched it. Because he was in what? He's been in what? One movie and also a TV show.
And a TV show, yeah. If anything, it'd be a third party company that would touch him.
Yeah. And I thought it. I mean, I love how they stuck with the same color scheme for this character, but they made it less cartoony. You know what I'm saying, with the mask.
Yeah.
Like they do with all the suits, which I thought was cool. So I don't know. I mean. Yeah, you're probably right about a third party, just like we saw with Crossbones, right?
Third party.
Damn.
Definitely a third party.
You said that. Now I'm like, damn, I thought my Civil War collection was complete. Now that's one I forgot about.
You forgot about Crossbones? You don't have Crossbones?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Do you think we'll ever see this on third party, or do you think
probably a third party? But I mean, how long ago was that?
It's exactly a year, right? Since the show came out.
Yeah, if they haven't done it already by now, man, it's just again because everything that we were going to get from that show we've gotten so far. Everything that we've gotten from the film, like we've gotten, we got Bucky, of course, we got Sam Wilson, we even got like a third party, a U.S. agent. You know what I mean? So, right now. Where else is it going to go with anybody, and anything else that we're going to see from that show or from that show is now going to be in the cinematic universe, because we know we're getting, Sam Wilson's Cap, and there's going to be a second version of the Falcon in that movie. So, if anything, it just depends on where they go. And on top of that, he was killed.
Because he blew up in the helicopter, right?
Yeah. Well, he was shot. Wasn't he was shot, I believe.
Did he get shot?
Yeah, I think he got shot. I believe he got shot.
Probably did. I thought he went down with a helicopter. I don't know.
I don't know, but I think I got to go back. But
sure
he did take an L, bro. Like he
Lamar.
did. So
my man Lamar.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows where we're gonna see this character next? Bro? We gotta wait and see.
All right, let's go to check out the last one that I got on here for my honorable mentions. And these are both ones, of course, that we thought weren't gonna get made, obviously, but it was just like something to throw out there. Isaiah Bradley, man. Like the story was so short on him. Of course, we don't know. We didn't get any type of flashbacks or anything like that, which I thought would have been cool in the series, but it's probably a budgeting issue and they couldn't do all that. So this is just one to throw out there because I don't think this is ever going to get made, which sucks. So,
well, he is in the film.
Right. I'm about to say they're bringing him back in the film.
They're bringing him back in the film.
Are they?
And real quick, I think the cool part about the show, because a lot of people like to take shots at the show, I think because of the pandemic and the timing that the show dropped, you can tell that show was edited, chopped, and screwed up just to try and paste and piece something together.
Yeah. I loved it, bro.
We did not get the story that they intended for it to go. I liked it. I personally did like it. But I don't think we got the story that we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
But when it came to him and his grandson, I love that aspect of the story.
Oh yeah, bro. I love the show. I love the ending. I loved everything about it. I didn't think any, and that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I don't really understand the pushback on it. I really don't.
Yeah.
I really because I think for what was delivered and what was given was excellent. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Again, you know, I like you said, it was chopped and screwed, but I think they did a perfectly good job with it, and we're going to see him again in the film. So yeah, I'm with it, bro.
Yeah, the way the actor, honestly, Carl Lunsby, he like portrayed this role, I think was great because like he gave that like hard to the world grandpa aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody's against you type thing. But he was like, you know, facing all these different odds. So I mean, it made sense why he's known nothing but betrayal, you know. So it was like, I get it, you know. But I think all of us watching it hit probably differently, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing how things are sometimes. So
yeah, bro.
I would so if you said they are gonna do more, or you gonna bring him back?
Yeah, he's in the Captain America. Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be
crazy. So it just depends on where they take it, but yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be
dope. And it's crazy because I was looking at the timelines and I was like, all right, so he was in the Korean War in 1950s or whatever, where he was like fighting Bucky because the Russians were with North Korea during the time. So I was like, how did Bucky get there? And I was like, oh wait, the Russians with North Korea. That's why they're there.
Exactly.
So he whooped his ass, but it's crazy because they were doing the test right on all these soldiers for the super serum. Yeah. And it's funny because it kind of correlates also with the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah,
because it's like 1932 to 1970 is when they were also doing experiments as well.
Yeah,
on real people in real life.
Exactly.
So I was like, yo, that's crazy to think that like all these other people died, like he said, but he was one of the few that survived the test.
Yeah, so and was like, still test, and they still ran tests on him after that.
Right, like continuously for years.
Yeah. And then imprisoned him. You know what I mean? Right. So that was the incredible. That was the crazy part. The correlation between anything that actually happened throughout history and it's and they played that extremely well.
Yeah, they really did. They really did. And I didn't connect the dots. Like I'm a huge history buff. If anybody knows that about me. So like when I connected the dots like earlier today, I was like, oh my God, like that happened. You know what I'm saying? Well, not this per se, but like
not that iteration.
Two people,
but they merged the two. You know, and seamlessly and the same trope, but the simple fact that they did, you know, at that time, a lot that were tested on, you know, they changed the facts, they changed history, just to kind of cover up the simple fact that they were tested on without permission and forthfully. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah. And even some of the soldiers and some of the individuals that were actually tested on and it kind of went awry, they were killed. There's no name on headstones, bro.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
That's crazy.
That's the crazy part. Crazy. So yeah,
man. The whole story, I think.
Yeah.
If it comes back to light, like you said, like in the newest Captain America New World Order, I think it is.
Yeah, New World Order.
I think that's gonna be great. It's gonna be.
I wonder who's gonna play his nephew though. If they're gonna have the same Cap playing his nephew, it's gonna be something different. Yeah.
Didn't he get into some legal issues?
What'd you say?
Did he?
Didn't the actor get into some issues legally or something?
What, the younger dude? The young dude?
Yeah, the grandson.
Oh, I don't know. Did he?
Hopefully not.
I think I read that article. I'm not sure. I could
really?
Be off, but I think I read that.
Well, I mean, honestly, though, to be quite honest, he was a forgettable character. They can bring somebody back to play that role. They could, because they did the same thing with Cassie. You know, especially for the Ant-Man. Like it's not the same actress portraying that role. So they can definitely bring somebody else back in to play that role, to make it more relevant at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, bro. Did you guys have any that you thought like were honorable for mentioning in here, man?
Man, from Marvel?
There's so many. There's honestly so many in here. I'm doing a part 2 next week too and stuff. So I mean, if y'all have any right now,
I saw you had M'Baku on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I got M'Baku on the next one, and there's quite a few, honestly.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that you can basically do. So there's M'Baku.
Battlestar, I feel like he's not gonna get it ever.
Yeah, nah.
He was like, he got cooked, man. That shit was crazy. I was like, yeesh. Alvin J says Namor. Namar's got to come.
Well, Namor's coming.
He's coming.
I don't know why that hasn't come yet.
We know that's going to happen. Like,
and when I say the Black Panther collection, that's part of the collection. I'm expecting that to be in there.
Oh yeah.
Namor's coming. 100%. Namor's coming. You're going to see that. It's just like I said again, because that character has so much and it's such a marquee character, that is going to come.
I want the whole head crown piece, all that. I want all that.
He's coming.
Yeah, they got to do it up. They got to do it up for that one. Let me think which other ones I was on here. There's quite a few though, honestly. There's
some more that of course we haven't gotten. Which we will get. We already know we're going to get a photon, so I'm not worried about that. We'll definitely get Monica Rambeau.
Actually, you took the words. That's the one I was. For whatever reason, I couldn't think of her name, but that was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah,
I was thinking about her back when we brought up Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Yeah. So we're definitely going to get that. That's a no-brainer. We know we're going to actually. There's another. I mean, we're going to get a Agatha because with the show we're going to get her.
Yeah.
I was wondering why we didn't get her yet, but we'll definitely get her. Let me see what else.
Do you think we're going to see a Blue Marvel from the Marvel?
Well, he's supposed to be in the film.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So I don't know.
Nova it just too, though, right?
It depends. What'd you say?
They were saying Nova as well. I think he's
I don't know,
like a Korean actor. I think gonna play Nova. They were saying.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they do that though. We'll definitely.
Alvin J says Hercules.
I don't want it.
I don't.
I do not want a Hercules from Love and Thunder. I don't want another fucking character from Love and Thunder, bro. I hated that movie.
They did as many as they should on
it, bro.
And that was. I mean, I know quite a few people were asking about Korg. I feel like that one's a good one, but like,
no.
I think the third party version is good enough, though. Honestly, he's got like a little head and stuff. Matter of fact, Korg actually comes with Valkyrie, right? Just his head.
The head skull does. Right? Yeah, you get that.
He won't be on my figure when I get Valkyrie.
He will not be on my figure, bro.
He'll be on the ground.
He'll be in the box. I am not taking that damn figure outside the box, bro. Straight up. I'm not taking that piece outside the box. Plain and simple. Nope.
That's a bad one.
I am good. Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to figure out. There's quite a few more though, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's gonna be about it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Leon, why don't you tell us what you got going on, man?
Oh man, well tonight we got Figure Flex Friday, of course. So there's definitely going to be some announcements there. Because we got a giveaway going on. I've actually partnered with Collector Zone, Marcos over there, Collector Zone. So we are giving away a Iron Man Origins figure. It's going to be the Iron Man Origins Deluxe. And there's going to be different ways that you can actually enter to win that. Of course, you got to become a member of the Figure Flex Friday group. Also, you have to become a member of the Collector's Zone Cantina. You have to, again, we'll be selecting from some of the best flexes for Figure Flex, but also it's just going to be an all-around thing. It's called the Winter Flex. So definitely, more details on that coming, man. But yeah, that's so that, and of course, Collector's Lounge.
Yeah, bro. Hey, looking forward to Collector's Lounge on Sunday, man. Thank you again for coming, bro. I appreciate it. This is your first time on my stream, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you so much, man. I was like, damn, I ain't never had Leo on here.
I told you last night.
I've never had other people, which is funny. So
yeah. Told you yesterday, I was like, yo, we got to go. When you brought it up, you was like, yo, what happened to these? I was like, yeah, let's do a show. We got
it. Yeah. You was like, immediately, let's get it. I was like, let's do it. That's great. Calvin, man, low key, bro. What's going on with you, man? What you got going on?
Man, just backing up in this parking spot, trying not to hit nothing. You know what I'm
saying? He's taking care of business first,
Hell
and then
bro.
the show later. That's all good, man. Thank you, man.
But I appreciate it, man. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to come on. I hit him when I saw his his post for it. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a spicy conversation. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hell
I was just ready to be listening.
We're slowly pulling Cal in, bro. Like,
man.
Cal, he don't understand, bro. Ever since he got his feet wet, and they just started dipping him in. Now it's like, yo, he don't have a chance.
This is how it started with me, bro. I'm telling you right now. Leo was like, "Hey, why don't you come on the show?" Matter of fact, no, I asked him. I said, "Hey, can I go on the show?" He said, "Sure." And then I was on every show after that. Once their name's on it, then your name gets never taken off the
taken
thumbnail.
off, bro.
Man,
it's a wrap.
Always copy paste on the thumbnail. So.
All because of Mario. Mario's like, yeah, why don't you come on? I was like, man, I ain't set up for that. Look, my job has me away from the house. You know, I ain't got time for that. And of course, now it's my slow season. Every Wednesday, Friday, I'm like, damn, I'm here at the house. I might as well.
Hell yeah.
Right. Oh, I got you.
Calvin hit me up, be like, man, my face is on that joint, man. Am I on
it? Yo, that's crazy. It's the same way.
Hell yeah.
I don't even think I look at it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, Wednesday I gotta log on and
that's it. Here. You might as well know.
I was telling Calvin that my wife watches the show quite often, right? And she watches, Say What most nights, and she turns it on to put our daughter to sleep because she gets bored just listening to us talk because she don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So the other day, I think we were taking a while for us to log on, and she just passed out because she got tired of waiting.
Who, your daughter?
My daughter, yeah, she got tired of waiting.
So that's her sleep medicine, bro.
NyQuil.
Hell yeah, sleep medicine. Put that ass to sleep. That's how it works.
My wife will hit me like this. I'm like, I got to stream tonight. Actually, one night I told her that I think you would just hit me and tag me on it, and so I'm in bed. I rolled over. I was like, yo. They invited me tomorrow night. She was like, yeah, okay. So the next day, I'm like, all right, I'm about to go. You didn't tell me you had to stream that. You had this conversation last night. What are you talking about? And so every time I say it, she's like, how long you going to be on? I was like, I mean, they're usually at least 2 hours, but then you don't factor in the over talk and then the behind the scenes. And I just be like, I just get lost. I'll be like, all right, well, I'm here.
That's how it goes eventually, bro. My wife used to be the same way, and she would be like, she'd be like, how long is this one gonna last? And I'd be like, a few hours or so. And then at one point I was doing a show all the time, and she was like, is this gonna become every night? And I'm like, I mean, I'm trying to get in here, you know what I'm saying? And then now she's just like, you got show Wednesday, right? I'd be like,
at least yours knows the schedule by now. Mine still ain't picked up the schedule. I'm like, shit, it's pretty much every Wednesday, Friday. She was looking at me crazy this last Friday when we were trying to get into the show. Her and her girls, they looking at me crazy, think I'm talking to them. I'm like, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the fellas. What's wrong with y'all?
I ain't talking to y'all, man. That's how I be, bro. You know what? This shit, I started with PJ, bro. PJ drove, he brought me in. I was on his show, and after
that's where I caught all y'all. You will optical. That's where I found all y'all from PJ's show.
Yeah, and then Toya was like, "Yo, you might as well." I mean, because I had a show. I mean, I'd actually had my own channel, but I was doing reviews, but it wasn't really picking up traction because again, there was too many people doing reviews. So I was just like, you know what, I need to step out of that realm. I don't. So doing live shows and then doing figure posing, as far as just making that my niche was a thing. But just I just figured every show has to have a topic. I know I love comics. I love talking about movies. I love talking about collectibles, and then having international individuals on and stuff like that. So it's I don't know. It's just a way to kind of make yourself relevant in this platform. You know what I mean? You just got to put in the hard work. But then I get a chance to talk to just my folk. So I was like, let's have that conversation. You feel me? It's just always a good thing. So, I mean, why not? And then I'm like, if I got to do it I'm bringing you motherfuckers in on this too. I ain't doing it by myself.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you already know.
Well, yeah, man. Thank you, Calvin. Lil, appreciate y'all being here, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man. If you guys haven't followed the guys already, make sure you follow Lil at Once It Scale Man on IG and YouTube, as well as Low Key on IG. You don't got YouTube yet, right, Calvin?
I don't, but it's Low-Key _ Cowie on IG.
Oh, I got you. I got you in here. Buy out.
Yes.
I got you, bro. If you guys haven't already followed me, go ahead, like, subscribe, Hit that notification button so you can be the first one to know about new content that I drop on a week-to-week basis on Cam's Collection.
Hey, Camilla, get your girl. Yo, the Booty Jones coming down. Listen, as you've noticed, it hasn't been up in a while. There's no more Cam gloves, no more booties. That's been retired.
No, it hasn't. All right, guys. Peace out. It's out to
you. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.